Gas Monkey took the Dodge Demon 170.
Richard has his allocation for his 170.
Which I just learned from Josh taking the tour and him showing us the whole Gas Monkey garage. That is the fastest production car in the world right now, 0 to 60.
Like it pulls you back and then starts lifting you up out of the seat because there's no harnesses.
Which is nuts. I mean, I don't follow muscle cars as much as I follow, let's say, supercars or luxury cars and stuff. So this was news to me.
That's the fastest production made car in the world right now.
This?
Yep.
All right.
It comes like this.
I had no idea.
0 to 60, 1.6 seconds, lifts the front tires off the line, He's insane. I did not expect the Demon to outperform all the other stuff. I knew they were fast. I knew stuff about the Demon. I had no idea about the 2024s. You know, I had known about the Demons and the Hellcats and everything, vaguely known some stats. I knew what they could do. I knew they were fast, cool cars. I wasn't looking for it. It's impressive. It's really freaking cool. Do I think that you're gonna be able to get the 1.6 seconds 0 to 60 performance numbers like on the street in a casual street setting, whatever? No, you're not just gonna be pulling up to a red light and then just pulling out a 1.6 second 0 to 60 in the new Demon. Like, it's cool, they did a great job with it. Do I think it's just gonna be performing like that on a dime in any situation? Fuck no.
Let's see. What was the best 0 to 60 time I achieved so far? So we're going into the performance pages and we are looking the best yet, 3.3 seconds. That's almost double 1.66 seconds.
But it's super sick. I will say that. Somehow Gas Monkey took this Dodge Demon 170, which is the fastest made production car in the world right now, and made it even more badass. They stepped it up even more, which is, you know, really what they do, and they do a great job at it. They added a limited edition Young Dolph wrap on it. It was wrapped by the guy who wrapped Young Dolph's whole collection of cars. So Young Dolph had a specific camo style that he wrapped all of his collection of cars. It's got this cohesive style and look to it. So there was one guy in Atlanta Custom Wraps, that wrapped it all.
These are numbered wraps.
Yes.
Under Young Dolph, and,
Yep.
and they're, I guess they're protected. They're his type thing, or?
Yeah, so it's something that him and I came up with together.
Yeah.
It's my design. We came up with it for an album that he did called Role Model. We started our relationship by him being a customer. And honestly, Richard, he presented me with, I think, the hardest challenge I've ever had. And so Dolph came to me and he's like, listen, man, I'm gonna do my fleet of cars and I need it to top this shit that they're doing in Dubai. It's gotta be unique. Every car needs to be one of one, but they all need to be identifiable no matter where they are in the world.
That's pretty hard to do.
I
want something that's completely different, but everybody knows they're together.
Yes, you had Corvettes, you had Maybachs, Rolls Royces, Lambos, Chargers. His favorite car was his Demon. To make all of those cars look similar, but yet have their unique identifiable markings was pretty difficult.
These wraps were limited to 100 pieces worldwide. They got number 58 out of 100 in the collection, and this actually matched the car's VIN number, number 58, as it rolled off of production. So super sick.
One of the things that I did was I took our ivory. First of all, I custom made this color. So it's not something you can just order. We custom make this color, and then I did every single headlight in ivory. Usually put ivory in the center of every one of the hoods.
Okay.
Splitting the colors here in the front was kind of one of my signature things as well. To give you some idea of the significance of the 100, when Dolph passed, the manufacturer of the vinyl had discontinued a couple of the colors that we used. And I called them, hey, listen, this is what we got going on. And so I got enough material for you to do 100 cars. And so I scrounged up my 2 pennies and bought every bit of it in the country. I said I want it all. And I had enough to do 100 cars, and Danielle and I decided that every single one we did inside the 100, we would donate to the Ida Mae Foundation. Dolph changed our lives, and honestly, you know, really helped put our shop on the map, and put a lot of money in our pockets, and the least we can do is give back.
So here's a story about how all those moving pieces kind of came together and this build kind of came to be from Josh at Gas Monkey Garage. We met up with them at the shop while we were in Dallas. Super cool time. Here it is.
Over here is the fun section.
Oh, that wasn't the fun section yet?
No. No. This is the giant toy box.
Fabian was asking about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Demon.
Yeah. Let's
Number 58.
talk about that for a sec so we can make clickbait thumbnail.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a really cool thing that Richard decided to do. We met Blake that has the big 4-door Chevy dually that's all slammed out, that's Dolph wrapped.
Yeah.
And one thing turned into another, and we got in contact with Justin, who owns Atlanta Custom Wraps, and we were wanting to do a giveaway. Dolph's favorite car was his Demon.
Yeah.
And Richard has his allocation for his 170, and we had kind of just worked one thing or another, and we have Demon 170 number 58 and Dolph wrap number 58.
Yeah.
So it was like we got to do it. We just got it back, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, my God, that car is fast, dude. It is freaking nuts. Well, I mean, it's stock though.
Okay,
it's stock
yeah.
from factory, dude. 1.6 seconds, 0 to 60.
Yeah.
It'll
Are you
float the front
serious?
tires. Yeah. That's the fastest production made car in the world right now.
This?
Yep.
All right.
It comes like this.
I had no idea.
No, it comes just like that.
So what
Slick.
fucking year is this one?
2024.
I had no
this
idea.
is
I don't follow muscle cars that much.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit.
No, this is 1,025 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.6 seconds. It's the fastest 0 to 60 in the world right now.
And it lifts the front tires?
Oh yeah, it'll float the front tires stock.
For sure.
Stock, dude. The way
Dang.
that's how it rolled off the showroom, except the wrap. Yeah, and it'll
That's
float the front
insane.
tires.
That's probably your favorite part. Any other favorite parts of it?
Dude, so the craziest thing with it is the fact that you get inside, it's still a fully furnished
Oh,
Challenger
yeah,
inside.
Yeah.
You have heated and AC seats.
Yes,
you got
you
heat
are.
and AC. You got giant fucking screens. You got a big old radio. There's 2 tins in the trunk. Like,
Oh, shit.
it's a loaded car.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, when you mat it. So what I tell everybody to describe how fast it is, you don't just go back in the seat. Like, it pulls you back and then starts lifting you up out of the seat because there's no
yeah.
harnesses.
Damn.
It's violent, dude. It's violent. And like, so we had to run a tank through it and then get our E85 like full in the system because it reads percentages.
Yep.
And like, dude, we're doing driving shots, and I looked over and it was like 1,025 unlocked. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
well,
I
let's
gotta go
do
back.
that.
So you've driven it a little bit so far?
Yes. All the miles that are on it were basically me. Ricky took it out. We're doing a big event with Bandas y Trocas at Texas Motor Speedway. So we took it out and did some filming with them, and Ricky did like this big old just raunchy burnout across. I mean, it was crazy, but we got all the driving shots out of the way. But I mean, dude, that's all you
if
hear
you ever
is just
need any more
supercharger.
driving shots, I'll sit in the back.
There ain't no back seat.
Oh, fuck.
That's the only thing it's got is that there's no back seat.
This one was actually a part of a full-length Gas Monkey Garage shop tour that we did that you can check out right now. We met up with Josh, who gave us a full tour of all of the cars that are being worked on right now at Gas Monkey Garage, all of their projects and even their SEMA builds from last year and their upcoming SEMA builds for this year. We not only met up with Josh, but also Kenny and Richard, who showed us Richard's whole car collection and gave us some input on what cars they thought were coolest that they worked on in the past year. If you like this one, I know you'll like that one, so check that out if you want to. I really appreciate that. I thought that video was really fun. Hopefully you like the full thing.